I hope you're doing well today. Happy Tuesday. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about body image, the good, the bad, and the solution. So if you guys are watching live with me this morning, please say hello. And then if you're watching on the replay, just hashtag replay, and I'll come back on later and say hi to you then. So let me know in the comments how you feel on a scale of 0 to 10 about your body image. 0 meaning you're feeling pretty bad about it today, or a 10 meaning that you're feeling amazing. And it's okay wherever you land, and some days your number may be different than others, and just know that that is definitely a part of being a woman and experiencing life and all the things that come with it. So before we get started, you guys, a couple little things. If you guys are watching this live with me, when this video is done, I would encourage you to head on over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications for every time that I come live. On my YouTube channel, you will find videos on topics like this, on surrounding our body image, and just finding self-love at any size through many different holistic and mystic approaches. So we talk about things like yoga, meditation, crystals, oracle cards, aromatherapy, all the things, and all the emotions that come up as we're learning to love ourselves exactly as we are in this moment. So, coughing this morning. I'm going to bring up my video here to make sure I can see you guys. And then we will get started on our chat today. Okay, so body image. So a body image is a person's attitudes, beliefs, and perceptions of their own body. So it's how you feel about your body. Only you can decide what your body image is, and how you feel about your body and what attitude you have towards your body. That is up to you, and often it's times because of the experience you've had in your life and the things people have said to you, or the emotions that you have felt throughout your life. These all take a factor in how you feel about your body image, right? So the first thing is with body image, there's a couple different factors to our body image. It's what we believe about our appearance. So whether we believe we are beautiful or ugly or fat or skinny or whatever, it's what we believe about our appearance is our body image, right? And then body image is also how you feel about your body, your height, your weight, and your shape. So how you feel about those things. And then the third thing that body image it's how our sense and control of our body as we move. So how we kind of carry ourselves, how we move our bodies, like whether we're hunched over and kind of embarrassed and scared of our bodies, or if we're more confident and show up for life being confident about our bodies. So what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is some positives, some negatives, some positive things about our body image, and some negative things, and then just some solutions on how to move forward in improving your body image if you feel like it's a place in your life that you could use some work. I see Candace there. Hello, Candace. And so as we go into the positive aspects of our body image, or what it would be like if you had a positive body image, your positive body image reflects how you accept and appreciate your whole body, how it looks and what it can do. So it's this kind of connection between being able to appreciate not only your appearance of your body, but what it can do. So it's being able to accept both of those things, because oftentimes people can accept one or the other, but it is hard to accept both areas of how you look, like your appearance, and what your body can do. And then the second part of our positive, when you have a positive body image, you have that inner positivity. So you have that positive self-talk figured out. You've been able to quiet that inner critic, and you are able to live from that positive space of having that inner positivity that kind of just radiates from you. And so those are the things that you could experience if you have a positive body image. So just to recap, if you have a positive body image, you're going to be able to accept and appreciate your whole body, your appearance, and what it does for you. And you're also going to have that inner radiating positivity that kind of protrudes from you. So those are some things you can experience if you have a positive body image. But then if we turn the coin around to the negative side of our body image, these are some things we may experience if we have a negative body image. So these are some things like comparison. You might feel ashamed or embarrassed about your body. You might feel uncomfortable in your body. And you may see a part of your body in a distorted way. And that is something I struggled with, I know for sure, more in my younger years, is I really had this image in my mind of my body and what it actually looked like compared to what I thought it looked like was two very different things. And I've been able to release that connection from kind of having that distorted view of who I was and what I looked like. But those are definitely some things that negative body image can weigh you down. And so a big one for me also, which I don't know if you guys resonate with, is being the comparison thing of always kind of comparing yourself to others and being like, oh, I would be happy if I looked like her, or oh, I'd be happy if I was her size, or oh, I would feel good about myself if I was like her. Comparison, which I always say whenever I say comparison is the thief of joy. And I do believe that it strips away any joy that you can have about feeling good about your body that you're in and the skin that you're in and who you are when you spend all your time focused on wishing that you were something that you're not. Because I'm here to tell you that we are all unique. We are all supposed to be different. We are not supposed to be the same. We are not designed to be the same. And that is something we should celebrate rather than feel like we are always striving to be someone else. So those are kind of looking at our positive of whether you have a positive body image or whether you have a negative body image. Those are some things you could look for if you're analyzing or trying to figure out in your mind of which side of this am I on right now. Do I feel like I have more of a positive body image, or do I feel like I'm sitting in this negative body image, which is not a good place to be, right? So some things to move forward with after you kind of analyzed and figured out for yourself where you lie in your body image, whether you feel like you have the negative or the positive, or maybe you feel somewhere in between. All of those options are definitely something that could be true for you. But I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple ways that you can start to improve your body image if it's something that you feel like you could use some help with. So the first way is to analyze your community. So your community could be the people who you surround yourself with in person, whether it be your friend group or people who you spend time with, family, friends, coworkers, any of those things. Really taking a look at what your community looks like. Are they people that raise you up? Are they people that make you feel empowered and motivated and inspired? Or do those people make you feel like when you're around them, you feel defeated, you feel worthless, you feel not valued? Like if those are some feelings that are coming up for you when you're surrounding yourself with your community, you need to analyze your community and see if that is something that you need to maybe make some changes in. And another way is to take a look at your online community. This is super important as well because especially in the times that we are in, oftentimes people are turning to social media more than not because you are maybe stuck in your house or you're maybe limited to what you're able to do. And social media has become kind of home for a lot of people, which isn't what we should have, but that's just kind of where we're at right now. So some tips for your online communities is to really make sure that you're surrounding yourself online with people and topics and things that really inspire you. So if you have to unfollow people, then you do that for your own kind of well-being. If you need to take yourself out of groups, if you need to take yourself, or if you need to find groups, find those online communities that help to empower, motivate, inspire you. Because those are really the places you want to be, which is going to help improve your body image and your confidence and all these things that we want to kind of feel good about our bodies and who we are and what we are. When we're able to kind of have those empowering communities that we are surrounded by, it just kind of like helps us to really be able to work on coming from the positive rather than the negative. And then going on to my next point with how we can improve our body image, it's important to really focus on positive self-talk. So if you have an inner critic or an inner voice that is really unkind to yourself a lot of the time, having that positive self-talk voice override that is really an important tool to be able to kind of banish or kind of quiet that voice that is always in your head, because we always have thoughts going on in our minds. Like there's always thoughts, there's always things going on in there. And oftentimes that voice can be super unkind and self-sabotaging and all these things. That inner voice doesn't want us to succeed. It doesn't want us to heal. And that inner voice comes from experiences and values and beliefs that we have been taught growing up that we kind of need to re-look at and figure out how we can get rid of that voice, change that voice into more of a positive voice. So the work that I do with people, we do a lot of positive self-talk practices and be able to start to change the narrative of that inner voice and being able to make that positive voice a lot louder. And so that is another way that you can start to help improve your body image. And then another one, which we kind of already talked about a little bit, is to avoid comparison. So once again, if you notice yourself comparing yourself to others, whether how they look, how they are, how successful they are, how many friends they have, how much cool clothes they have, whatever it is you're comparing yourself to, really trying to stop that. And you stop that by having that positive voice and reassuring yourself that you are who you are meant to be in this moment and nobody else can be like you. And that's pretty amazing to think about, that no one else is like you and no one is meant to be like you, just the same as you're not meant to be like anyone else. And then a couple other ways we can improve our body image is to appreciate what our body can do. So this comes to the practice of practicing body gratitude, which is being grateful and thankful for the things that your body does for you each day. This just allows you to live from a place of gratitude, which is super important when we're talking about living a fulfilled life, following your dreams, following your passion, finding that self-love for yourself is really based upon appreciating and being grateful for what your body can do every day. And so I know in my yoga practices, that is often something I will tell my clients, is to make sure that you're taking time in your yoga practice, especially to thank your body for what it just has done for you. Yes, okay, you may have not got into the pose as you wanted to, or you may have felt like you didn't do this right, or that you farted, whatever it is. Just being grateful for what your body has done for you in that practice, that it allowed you to move your body. It allowed you to kind of honor and respect your body and just move it, because moving our body is super important and it's a part of our self-care practices. But just being able to really appreciate what your body can do for you is going to allow you to improve your body image. And then moving on from that and kind of going off of the whole self-care piece, that is really a great way to improve body image, is by making sure that you have a well-balanced self-care routine. And I know if you hear the word self-care, you probably be like, oh God, here's another talk about self-care. But the thing that you have to realize is there isn't just one form of self-care. And that is something that I know I have recently kind of had this aha moment of realizing that there are so many areas of where I need to take care of myself. And most of the time I'm really focused on one area. Like, for example, for myself, I know my spiritual self-care is super on point and I love that part of my self-care. However, I neglect points of like my financial self-care or my practical self-care, or my personal self-care. Like there's all these different, there's 6 main areas of your self-care, and you really have to be able to recognize where you kind of fall short and where you need to make sure you're taking care of that part of yourself too. Because once you come to a place of being kind of a well-balanced person when it comes to your self-care practices, that's going to help improve your body image, because you're going to kind of have that balanced feeling of being able to, to be able to feel like you have all these things kind of like that you're juggling and they kind of feel like it's working, right? And then my last tip for you guys is to make a love list. And so that is just writing a simple list on the things that you like about yourself. And if you can't come up with 10 things, I challenge you to try. If you need help, I would love to help you, because I can find 10 things that someone could love about themselves pretty easy. And I think it's important to take that time to really appreciate all the things that you are and all the things that you can really love about yourself. You may not love everything about yourself, and that's okay. But I'm sure there's 10 things that you can love about yourself. So that would be another way to start to improve your body image, is to take yourself through that little practice. So that was kind of my little chat this morning. I hope that it was helpful. So just some key points is talking about what your body image is, whether you have a positive one or a negative one, and then some solutions on how to help you move forward with improving that body image if you feel like it's an area that you need help with. So before I pop out of here, you guys, a couple little things. If you are not in my community already, I have a community called Imperfectly Perfect You, Finding Self-Love at Any Size. We are a group of women doing just that, and we would love to welcome you into that space. We are a safe space that just allows you to feel empowered to start to take that self-love journey on taking care of yourself, all parts of yourself, right? Like your mind, your body, your spirit, and just learning to love yourself exactly as you are through all your stages of life. So we would love to welcome you into that space. And then two more things. First, I will talk about this. So I do have a program called the Self-Love Revolution with Martina. It is a program that I have recently launched that takes you through it's a transformative program that takes you through, I'm going to move this over here so we can have both. So it's called the Self-Love Revolution with Martina, and it follows my Self-Love at Any Size method, which takes you through 7 key areas to be able to develop that self-love at any size, which we work through. One of the things we talked about today was body image, and that is a key area in my Self-Love at Any Size method, which is what I help you go through with many different body positive practices to be able to just improve your body image and start to heal from the inside out. And so that program takes you through, it's group coaching with me for life. This is something that no one else offers and I am willing to do. So when you enroll in this program, you have me as your coach for life, taking you through all these 7 key areas and standing beside you in your self-love journey. Because that's one thing that I have noticed is that a self-love journey can often feel lonely and you don't have anyone to kind of share that healing journey with. And I want to be that person for you. So this is what we do in this program. It is like a self-paced program, but we have weekly live group coaching calls with myself. And then we have monthly group coaching with a lot of my super friends who take you through a lot of other different fun healing exercises and coaching. And so it is just such a transformative program, you guys. And I would love to welcome you into it. Any people joining or will become a founding member of being a self-love maven. And those people will have access to the program at 40% off, which is huge. And so don't waste time joining this because that price will not be around forever. So if you need more information about that program, the link to the program is in the description of this video. And then one more thing before I get out of here, you guys. Where is it? We talked about affirmations a little bit. I have a free service where I send you a daily affirmation each day, Monday to Friday. And it's just a really great way to start your morning on a positive note and helping you to kind of empower you to feel that kind of positive self-talk and positive outlook as soon as you start your day, which has been super helpful for a lot of people, and a lot of people appreciate that service. So if that's something that you want, the link to that free service is in the description of this video as well. So you guys, that's all I had for you. I hope you guys have the best day. Thanks for the couple people who were watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow for my video then. Have the best day.